friends. We have movement. We have lots of activity around the eggs. I see both Carl and Debbie standing around the eggs. No one is sitting on top of them. I do not know for a fact, but if there's no one sitting on the actual eggs, and as of right now there's not, we may have some activity. Let's drive over and see what's going on, shall we? Guys, is it possible? Is it possible? Let me just double check to make sure that the third bird is somewhere up here in the front. I'm gonna drop the dogs off and I'll take my side-by-side over to Mr. Pete's place and I'll look from over the fence. But Carl is standing and here's all of the goats. I saw the donkeys and I'm just looking for the last bird. I'm looking for Tina. I don't know. Guys, we may have some big news. We may have some big news. I'm just getting back from the JL. Let me unload the girls and we're gonna jump on our side-by-side and go see if there's babies, if there's baby birds. Come on, girls. Really, Stella? Come on, sweetie. Hi, everybody. Well, good morning, folks. Lester here, and I want to thank you guys for joining me on a beautiful Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, beautiful Wednesday morning. We, and excuse the hat. Hold on a minute. Are you trying to keep me out of the barn? You guys may, hey, those are our mealworms and those are not for you. You guys can all just go on, Terrence. Go on. Get on out of here. Did not expect to see that when I walked in this morning. Get off of here. Get on. Get on out of here. Get on out of here. Don't get in the bucket. Get on out of here. Get on. There you go. Oh, my gosh. Guys, Terrence, take your... Okay, you know what? I ain't going to deal with that right now. Guys, we are in an exciting, frantic, exciting, special moment today because I'm under the impression that it might... Terrence, just hush it up because I'm trying to work. I am thinking that it might be possible that we have baby birds as far as ostriches on the ground. Ostriches on the ground, or if not, they may be hatching today because when I pulled in a few minutes ago, you all saw what I saw, that our birds are up and about. And I don't know why our birds would be up and about unless there's activity happening underneath them. So I will not be driving through the actual pasture. I'm going to be driving around the outside to see if in fact I do see something going on. So I'm going to go down our driveway and come into Mr. Pete's property right along that fence line where I can peek over it and see what's going on without disturbing the birds. Alrighty? And you guys are coming with me. Keep your fingers crossed. This should be pretty exciting. So one reason why I would be a little bit apprehensive to knowing that there's eggs hatching is because Carl never spent the last 2 weeks on top of the nest like he did the first time. But at the same time, I keep telling myself that maybe the first time around the hens, that means the females were not mature enough to know about sitting on the nest. Maybe they've matured since then. And if that's the case, maybe Carl does not feel like he has to sit as much and he's able to allow the girls to do more. I don't know. But we're gonna drive right over here and have us an idea of what's going on. I don't want to get right up on top of them, and I am over on Mr. Pete's side of the property, so that nest is right behind this brush. Let's see if we can peek over and see anything whatsoever. Let me look. I also have to look out for snakes. I'm watching where I step.
Tina, I crawl
Wait a minute.
up on top of these eggs and make them fit nice. And
guys, both girls are sitting on the eggs.
Me, I can just sit there on top of them. They feel so
Oh.
tall, just pressed up against me. You gotta
So
be
both
careful, though. You
girls
don't wanna
are sitting
come
on the
too
eggs.
hard and just,
Oh, and here
you
comes
just gotta be
Carl.
careful, girl.
So I wonder why would it be that both of our ladies are sitting on the eggs?
Hi, Daddy. Look,
And I don't see
Daddy,
any babies
Daddy's
walking around.
here. Hi,
But you guys saw what
Daddy.
I saw. When we pulled in, we saw all of our birds standing up like they were doing something with the eggs. Maybe they were just shifting them or rotating them. I don't know. But as of right now, both of our hens are sitting on eggs, and Carl is coming this way. Okay, so friends, so sorry. False alarm. It appears as though Lester has given you all a false alarm. That was quite exhilarating. Just the possibility to know that there might be babies on the ground. What's wrong? It's me, sweetie. Stella does not recognize me in this hat. Oh, by the way, thank you to the kind sender of this hat. I don't normally buy things like this for myself, but ever since I had that weird growth thing on my head that I had biopsied, which I've never got the results back, I do have to go to my doctor's appointment next week, though, and I guess I'll just ask then what the results of that biopsy were. But thank you for this. I'm going to go ahead and try to keep it on this summer, or keep something on to keep all the harmful sun rays off of my neck, my head, my face, you know. All right, Carl is coming back up, which is great because I had him some feed poured out here. It consists of some mealworms, corn, sunflower seeds, and other things. There are some alfalfa pellets and all kinds of things that he eats. In case you guys are wondering why they have to have such a wide array of different things in their diet. Now, they sell bags of ostrich feed that has all of those things mixed up for you, already pre-mixed. But it's very expensive. To us, it's cheaper. Well, that was not smart, Lester. To us, it's cheaper just to go ahead and buy the individual bags and mix it ourselves. Everybody else has a bag already mixed, goat feed and all the things. But for our big birds, with all the things that they need in their diet to be their healthiest, and they are very healthy. We're very blessed to have beautiful, healthy birds. I hate that Carl and the other birds waste so much. The way that they eat, they don't peck like you think a bird should. They kind of like push. And there's a lot that goes onto the ground as waste. But we do have tons of crows, and eventually our chickens will come over this far. And once they do, we'll be fine. The reason that we feed over on this side, and you guys already know that, is so that if we put the feed on the other side, the goats will jump up and get to it. They'll run the birds off. Yeah, believe it or not, our goats will run the birds off and jump up and knock over their feed troughs. So we go ahead and feed our birds on this side. They can put their heads over to eat. Like I said, the only downfall, though, is all the waste. But then you have some little goats like Candace there who will just stick her head through to help herself. She doesn't have horns yet, so she can do that and get by with it. Now this is something. As I spin around here, look at there beside Leonard. There's an ostrich egg on the ground right beside Leonard. So that right there lets us know that the birds are no longer laying in the communal nest. But in fact, anything laid right now is just going to be laid randomly, just dropped here or there. Now, that's not to say that egg's not fertilized. That egg could very well be fertilized. Brady, buddy, this is Carl food. This is not for you. Guys, I always pour enough to put into 2 different feed troughs. So no matter where Carl's eating at, he'll always be able to find something. Hey, Ernie. Hey, buddy. How's the alpaca family doing? Well, that's wonderful. Happy to hear that. Give me a moment here, please. How's the alpaca family? Everyone doing well? They do not like Stella over here looking in at them. They're like, Stella, move away. Move along, Stella. She's like, I'm hanging out with my dad. I'm just doing dad stuff. And she is. Stella's helping her dad. I'll go ahead and do a quick spray down of these alpaca while I'm here. Baby, boy, get over here. Now, guys, remember that over there on the ground is not their drinking water. Here's their drinking water. That's their foot stepping water. They love to step and wipe their feet into their water. And so we leave them some containers where they can put their feet. You may see Indy do it right here. I don't know. Maybe not. I think this little fellow wants to come by and get some water. He's just not real sure if he should without Mom's permission. Watch Annie. They love to dip their feet into the water like that. And we don't want them drinking out of the same water they dip their feet into. Oh boy. Isn't that so fun? Hey, Ringers. You guys hear the bell? Oh boy, Annie. Doesn't it feel wonderful? Yes, it does. Hey, Ringers. Hey, Trudy. Trudy's like, Dad, my wallow is getting a little dry. Is it, Trudy? Let me look. Oh, Trudy. Sweetie, her wallow is getting dry, friends. Whoopsie. We're just going to cool Trudy off and at the same time help wet down this area where the pigs like to lay and wallow. I'll sometimes come out in the morning and dump out the water trough right there and completely saturate this area. Is that all you want today, sweetie? Is that all you want? You guys want any more? Last chance. Last chance for a cool down, Ernie. There we go. Oh boy, Andy. It's cute seeing the baby get involved. Oh lordy, oh lordy, oh lordy, get off of me. That was scary. I felt something climbing. I don't think that was a spider. Even though, look at here. Look, I have a spider bite. Look at that. Y'all see that? That's a spider bite that's trying to get infected. I've been trying to treat it. I don't know what one does for spider bite. There's not like anything you can buy that says for spider bites that I know of. But I got a spider bite on my arm. Happened one day out here messing around. So I know that spiders are out and about. And then you may have heard that Jamie had an exterminator come by and exterminate everything for spiders, ants, all of those things. So, and they not only exterminate inside, they also exterminate outside. All right, Daddy thinks you guys are good now. I think that you guys are good for a bit, okay? I think that you guys are good. You're nice and cool. You have some wonderful shade here. Oh boy. Yeah, you guys look nice and fresh. You're ready to have a fun day, okay? And guys, we don't feed them in the morning. We feed them in the afternoons. All they get in the mornings is a little bit of green hay, and as you can see, they have their green hay right over there. But the grains come in the afternoons. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys be now, okay? I think that they would let me stand here all day if I chose to. Hey, handsome. Ringo's gonna plop it down right there. He's gonna plop it down right there. All right. I want you to notice how far our chickens do roam or graze. I don't know what you call it. Scratch. The chickens do not stay right around their area. They actually make good use of most of the yard. Terrence, I can hear you! Terrence is trying to warn everybody that I'm coming. He does not know. Oh no, now they're all gonna run. Terrence has sent them all on the run. Why are they all running? Guys, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Guys, you're welcome to walk all around the yard. I want to show you a stockpile of deliciousness. Hey, Peepat. I wouldn't mind walking the chickens around and show. Terrence, you can just hush it up. At this point, you've already run everybody off. Except for Peepat. I wanted to show these chickens where there's just a stockpile of good. Okay, you know what, Terrence? I believe that we've all. I wanted to show the chickens where there's a stockpile of food that Carl has dropped out of his mouth. And that way they can all walk over there every day and start eating up some of those mealworms and other delicious things, sunflower seeds, whatever else they may want. Instead, oh, golly gee. Terrence? Anyway, the chickens are leaving their area. They're moving all around through Jamie's garden area, which is wonderful. They're coming along this back fence line. You can just catch me outside. How about that, Terrence? Well, we want to thank you guys for joining us on our Wednesday afternoon video. I am really sorry that I let you all down with that false alarm on the possibility of having ostrich babies, because I was sure looking forward to that. But hey, another day, guys. We'll wait another day. Thank you all for watching. We love you so much. We're blessed to have you. And we will catch you guys on the next video.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.